welcome back. Today we're doing something different. We're not building planes, we're not building trains, and we're not building a boat. What are we doing, Random?
We're doing Mythbusters.
Mythbusters! That's where we take different ideas, I guess, from the community, and Random thought up some, and we're going to be testing them in the Stormworks engine here, I guess. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna test some things like fluid things and gravity things and engine things, like, you know.
Yeah, so how many do we have here today?
We have 4 myths.
4 myths. Okay, let me grab you because you're not actually in the game. We had to cheat a little bit, so I'm going to make you follow me. And we're going to come over
because
here.
my laptop is so powerful, his PC couldn't handle it.
And we're in 2 different countries and the lag is real. So where do we want to start? There's so many things to do here. Where are we going to start?
We're gonna start with the engines here in the front. You're looking. These are the exhaust tests.
All right, let me go into first person here so we can get a close-up look. So we have an engine here. We got some controls, and what is going on here? Something's weird. What is this?
It's pretty simple. It's just an engine with a little prop on top. You can hurt yourself on it. Be careful.
Okay.
And yeah, I just wired up the exhaust to the air, and that's it. And we'll see if it works.
Okay, so the exhaust is coming out of the engine and it's going into the air input. Huh! What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, I guess the game is stabilized enough to just let the engine fail.
So you think the engine's gonna start?
It's gonna start, but probably not even work after that.
Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and do a cool Mythbuster sign right here. So I don't have the graphic, but it's gonna go Mythbuster 1!
La 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 la.
So, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to put the throttle on about 15, 16, 20. That always works for me. And I'm going to push the button. Or do you want to push the button? Oh, you're not really here. You can't push the button. Sorry. Never mind.
I'd like to push the button.
Okay, I'm going to do it for you. So, random. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3.
So, yeah. Just look at the engine stats.
Oh, onto the engine itself. Okay, so we don't have air.
So yeah, as we can see, using exhaust as an air intake is half busted yet. We still have another go.
Okay, we have one more thing to try. Okay, so are you with me still? Yeah, okay, you're with me.
I'm.
All right, come on over here.
I'm following.
Wait, what are you doing? Don't.
Yeah,
okay, all right. Here, let me bring you over here with me.
Yeah, do it like that.
All right, there you go. You're with me. All right, so tell me about this engine. Oh, look, you have something over here. What is this?
This is like a little showcase of the little tube that is onto the engine put there. It's like completely enclosed, so there's nothing like this opening here. It's just to showcase. Yeah, just shows it.
Okay, so we're seeing the inside of this area right here. Okay, so what we have is we have a fluid, what do you call it, intake, outtake, whatever they call them. So it goes in and out here and in and out here. So there's a space of air that is inside this demo right here. So, okay, so let's do one more time. Let's do our super duper sign here. The Mythbuster sign, will it work? Okay. All right, so this is set up the same way. I have an engine, I have some stats here, and the engine stats right here look pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and push the button. Wait, no, we're not. We're going to put the throttle on. Push the button, and what's going to happen, Random? What do you think?
I'm actually not so sure. I didn't test that one out, so I guess the same thing will happen.
Yeah, so just to say it again, so we've hooked the exhaust to a... Wait, is this an exhaust? To the space of air, right?
Yes.
And so the fluid filter is going to be going in there and pushing out exhaust into a little tiny space of a room, and then it's going to come back in through the intake, or the air take. Yeah, the intake for the air. And
yes.
And this should work. Maybe this will work. I don't know. Let's try it.
I'm curious.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that.
Okay. It done has air. Okay. Yeah, I expected that, but I actually didn't test one out, so
it
interesting.
Didn't work. So there you go. So we found out 2 different ways that you cannot make an engine start using the exhaust as air intake. Doesn't work. Using a small space where there should be some air to expel the exhaust and then bring the air back in. Did not work. So that myth is that a bust?
Yeah, that's a bust.
It's a bust! Let me grab you up here, Random. Okay. So, Random, what is our next test?
The water tower.
The water tower. Oh my gosh, are we going to be taking a shower?
Not exactly. Well, the tank at the bottom is gonna take a shower, and we're gonna test if gravity affects fluid.
If gravity affects fluid. Okay, so we don't have any pumps here. There's no pumps. There's
Nope.
an empty water tank, I assume, at the bottom.
Yes.
Full water tank at the top, or is that water? Is that water up there?
Yes, that's water.
Okay, and then we have a valve, and we're just going to turn the valve on, I guess.
Yep. And then we'll see if the water will flow down.
Okay, so we're going to look at this. This is the upper tank. Has some water in there, and the bottom one is empty. All right, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, let me do the sign again. Mythbuster number 2! Here we go. I'm going to push the button, and we're going to see if the water flows downhill.
And yeah, as we can see, things are affected by gravity.
All right, very cool. So did you know, I have a question. Did you try to reverse this and see if it flows uphill?
Nah, I didn't try that out. And by the way, I might add that it's also the case if you're in a plane or something and you just wobble around many times, or maybe fly upwards, you can actually create an effect for in Spitfire that there is no fuel coming into the plane anymore.
Oh, in real life you can stall. Does it do it in the game?
Nah, it doesn't really, but you can create an effect by cleverly placing the fuel so they flow upwards when you do the crazy maneuver.
Really? That's interesting. That is interesting.
So yeah.
Okay, well let's do this real quick. Let's just switch this around. So what we did real quick is we switched tanks. I just want to see, because I'm curious, if water flows uphill in the game. So the water tank below is full and the water tank is empty on the below. So you're telling me that you don't think that water flows up. Is that what you're going to tell me?
Yeah, I don't think so, because if water flows down, water won't flow up.
But you realize this is a game, so it could flow up.
Yeah, it could, but that's my theory.
Okay.
That's why we're doing Mythbuster.
All right, let's do the sign again. Mythbuster number 2.5. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and push the button. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
You were correct.
Yeah, I was.
All right, cool. So this is is this busted? This isn't busted. This works, right?
Yeah, this isn't busted. This is approved by Endoskull.
Approved. Well, this is you, Random. This is your show, man. I'm just a participant.
Approved by a class of mine.
There you go, a class of yours. Well, I'm glad that class is paying off. All right. We have 2 more things to test. And should we go left or right? Left or right?
We should go left. We're gonna have the best be. So yeah.
All right. So just for the people watching, you might be hearing something in the background. That is actually Random's little brother talking and playing around.
Yeah,
the background.
I actually already have pushed the talk on, but you know, it doesn't help every time.
Yeah, he picks up. So forgive us. On our next episode, we'll have the little brother in a box somewhere, and we'll test to see how long he can stand there quietly. All right, so what is this, Random? What is this?
This is a little cooling fluid tester. Here we're going to test which cooling fluid will work the best. We have jet fuel, water, and diesel. And yeah, on the left side we have the comparison close to close of the temperatures, just so we can compare them to each other pretty easily. And yeah, I guess you can start the engines.
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn all of these engines on at the same time.
Yep.
Okay, where do I start?
You need to turn on the fuel pump and all the engines and throttle up.
Okay.
And you're good to go, and then you can read up the measurements.
All right, fuel pump. Then I want to set the throttles. Okay, we're going to put them all the way up. Beep. Okay, 100%, 100%, 100%.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to hit the start button, and then we're going to look over here, and we're going to see which one keeps it cooler. The diesel, the jet fuel, or the water. You know what? Let's do our sign again. Ready? Myth number 3. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Do you love those pictures? I don't know what they look like yet, but I bet they're amazing. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready? I'm going to push the button and look over here. Okay. Oh, you know what?
I'm ready.
Which one do you think is going to work the best?
I'm actually not too sure. Just to go for the odds, I'm gonna go with jet fuel.
Jet fuel for the cooling. Okay. I'm going to go with water. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
And there the engines go, and we can see all the different temperatures rising. Here we can actually see that the differences aren't that big already. And that's why I wanted you to throttle up full. Just compare jet fuel and water. Maybe that will help.
Diesel. It's tough.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I feel like the water's just
okay,
slightly
jet
cooler.
fuel is... Yeah, water is slightly cooler. And jet fuel and diesel don't seem to be fighting each other, so... Seems like water is the coolest, and now the engines are gonna explode every second.
Oh, well, let's see which one explodes first.
Oh, will they?
Will they?
Play.
Oh, I don't know. They're getting hot.
Yeah, pretty hot. That's... wow, crazy.
Oh! Oh!
No. Oh!
Water was last.
Water one was...
Oh!
So as you can see, the good old water is our friend.
Water was a friend. That is interesting. So what did we establish here? That
So as we can see, the good old water is still the best.
the water was the best. Who do you think came in second? Was it the diesel fuel?
I guess they were kind of the same. It
Yeah.
was hard to make out.
Yeah. All right. So Ren and I just did a little edit here, and this is totally not very good scientific. This is totally not scientific at all. Okay. So what we did is we hooked up lights to the diesel and the jet fuel, and we were checking to see, like, you know, we would think that these both lights would be on because they're exactly 5 temperature, but for some reason the jet fuel seems to be a little bit hotter. Don't know why.
Yeah, maybe because there are different values for both of them in the end still.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just test this and see if the jet fuel stays hotter the whole time. You know, we'll just try it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This is not, this is not a high budget show, you know. We didn't
Yeah.
we didn't get the funds we needed for the research, so we're just doing it ourselves. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start this engine up
The
and
fuel
see what
pump.
happens. Oh, fuel
The
pumps.
fuel pump, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. There we go.
Now they're running, and now we'll see. It really seems like they're on the same level.
It does look like the jet fuel's a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
Like it's just slightly ahead. Water, of course, is a little bit behind. Yeah.
Yeah, seems like that's the case.
Interesting. Okay, so what should happen here is when this gets to 150, this jet fuel engine should blow up first, right?
Theoretically.
All right.
I guess you'll need to do a slow-mo.
All right. Well, let's watch it and see what happens. Why are you looking at me? Watch the engines, Random. Oh, there they go. All right. Okay, Random, let's go ahead and turn on the slow motion cam and see which one blew up first. Okay, let's watch the video. Well, you know what? I can't tell. They look like they blew up at exactly the same time.
Pretty hard. Probably because of the smoke, it's hard to make out, or they're just at the same time.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess that one will never be solved. So, Random, we have done 3 myths. And let's just do a little review here. Why are you following me like that? It's kind of freaky. Okay, so the first one we did was the engines and the air. And we found out that, well, you cannot run exhaust from the exhaust to the air input. Doesn't work. Busted.
Yep.
And then we went over here. busted! And we went here and we tried to make the exhaust go into a small room and then back into the engine, and that didn't work either.
Not except, but I really had some hopes into the second engine there. I really thought it could do it, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I wonder, like, we could do it in a later episode, but maybe it depends on the size of the room, you know? Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, maybe the fact that it's like, if we come over here, it's at exactly 1 block space. I know that in the past I've had trouble with external fuel tanks would not fill up with fuel if it was only 1 block wide. So...
Oh.
That's something we can test in a later episode. The next one we did is we looked at the water tank. Water does, as in real life, flow downhill.
Which I quite like.
Yeah, and water does not go upward in this game, which I was kind of disappointed in, because I thought that the game did not model water going against gravity. So, who knew? I guess you did.
Yeah.
And then for our final test, over here on the third one, we did some different fuel cooling and found out that water, as far as we know, is probably the best thing you can use for cooling down an engine.
Yeah.
You know what we should do next is test if water or salt water from the ocean, is cooler. Might be something to look at in a next episode.
Or is there even the difference?
Right.
That will be interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, just stay tuned and subscribe to Underscore.
And don't forget, at the end of this video, you're going to see Random's channel. Go over there and check it out. But you know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and get to the last myth.
So, we're at the last one, and actually this is the most interesting one, because here we are mixing up fuels and waters. It's literally chemistry.
Chemistry in Stormworks?
Yep. We're gonna test out how engines run on this chemistry.
Okay, so what do we have here in this tank?
We have some water in there. Yeah,
just water.
Nothing else to say.
Now is this from the Alpines, like a river? Where's this water from? I'm kidding. Never mind. And then this yellow tank has what in it?
It has nothing in this.
Nothing in the yellow tank.
We will fill it up.
Okay, and this is a custom tank. This is not a pre-made tank.
Yep, this is a custom tank.
And so we want to try it 2 different ways, right? A custom tank and a pre-made Stormworks tank, right?
Yep, that's true.
Okay, and we want to see what happens when we mix water and some fuel. We have the fuel nozzle over here together, and then we want to see if they can start the engines.
Yeah, that will be interesting, and it will also tell us if the dominating fluid will be the one that it all mixes in.
Okay, it says it has fuel. Is that just a mistake? It doesn't really have fuel, does it?
It often does these things.
Okay, they're both showing, but these tanks are empty, so we know that.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get stuck there, buddy? Here, let me pick you up and throw you over there. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is, are we going to add some water first or fuel?
We're gonna put some water in first.
All right, so all I have to do is come over here and, let's see, there's water in there. This is empty, and I'm just going to pump oil. Well, this is pump oil to fuel.
Yeah, back then I had put oil in, but then I noticed, oh wait, you need to get the oil from the refinery.
Okay, okay, let's do the magic of editing. Woo! All right, to the magic of editing, we now have.
Yeah, magic of editing.
We have water L to fuel. I spelled that wrong. That's okay. We know it's water to the fuel tank.
Yeah, we're just low on budget, that's why.
Well, yeah, budget. Oof. Yeah, I hope that we, the show's successful and we can do a bigger budget.
Let's go ahead and go with this. All right, so we're going to move some some water to the fuel tank. What do you think?
And I guess that's already enough.
400? Okay, 400. Okay, oh, 500. Okay, we got 500. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
So, this one over here, does this have fuel? Wait. Does this...
No, it has nothing.
Oh, this is nothing. Okay, do I need to put anything in this? Like water?
Yeah, we can put on some water too. You see the hose on top?
Ah, the hose. You did... Oh, look at you, got all fancy with this one. Okay. So, let's go ahead and winch it down. All right.
Boom.
All right. Is this the water? Yeah, that's a gauge. And what do these hold? Like 50, right? So I gotta be very careful here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, how do I turn this off?
No, it's off. It's off. It's off.
Oh, it's off.
Just don't turn it on again. The thing
Oh no!
is, the water will flow in steadily. It's like slowing down.
Okay. Well, this is not very scientific. We've got 43 in here. So
Yeah, good enough, I guess.
that's a lot. That's a lot. All right. Well, what's this do?
It's actually the release button.
Okay.
But
Well,
because
oh hell! Whoa! I just flew up.
Yeah, we really have to talk about the budget of this show, buddy. Okay.
Yeah, we need to.
All right,
It's,
all right.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, we're almost through this, though. Let's get through this. I think we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
All right. Okay. Let's get to the last part. We're gonna put fuel into the yellow one.
Yeah.
There we go. It's connected. Can your AI guy stand here and tell me when it's full?
Yeah. Well, it will automatically stop when it's.
Okay. All right. Where's the fuel thing? I lost it.
Unless we. That's where all our budget man.
All right. Here we go. I'm watching it. Is it filling? Uh-oh.
It's full.
It can't be full.
That's weird.
Wait, is there something where you can't pump a different fluid in there? Did we find something?
We might have.
Oh wow, this really kills this experiment. Alright. So let me see if I can pump water. I can.
Okay, so we actually can't pump any different fluids in there.
Oh my gosh. We learned something!
Yay!
We learned that this is a very bad myth to bust.
Oh, I mean that you cannot pump water and fuel together. Okay. Well, okay.
But
Well,
it's also the same with the prefab tag.
okay. Well, let's find out. All right. Here we go. We're gonna pop it in here. Okay. So, what do you think is gonna happen? I forgot to ask you that last time. But what do you think is gonna happen with this one? Is it still gonna be stuck?
I guess it's gonna be the same thing.
Oh, you know what? I left it on, and it's.
Yeah, it's on. Usually it stays on, so it will work. But
Wow.
yeah, it's actually not working.
Well-
That's a little disappointing.
It is, because we went and we built these engines to test if it would, like, if they mix together, if it would work. And now it doesn't matter, because we know that water is not going to start these engines, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know for a fact that water does not start engines. We learned something here today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go stand in front of the sign. This is a lovely sign, by the way. Wait, where are you?
Thanks.
Come on. Jeez Louise, I forgot. You're not really here. All right, so that's the end of our first episode of Mythbusters, the Stormworks edition with random user Mayo. So, Random,
Yeah.
what did you think? Did all of these experiments come out the way you thought, or were you surprised by some?
I was surprised by the second exhaust engine, and certainly it was interesting to see which cooling was the best. But the most interesting at all was still the fluid stuff, and it was quite a bit disappointing that nothing else happened than just it will block.
Yeah, it just blocked different fluid from going in. Okay. Well, I thought that I mean, this was a simple one, but I thought the water running downhill was very interesting because I didn't know that it actually modeled that. So that was interesting to me. Before we log off, I just want to let you know that if you enjoy this, please leave comments below. If you go to our Discord, Random is in there, and you can leave ideas for him to try, and he will set up some more experiments.
That would be lovely. We already have, in total, with these here, 13 myths, and we'd like to have more.
All right, so 13. That's pretty good. But you know what? I'm sure there's more ideas out there, so let us know. Leave in the comments below or visit our Discord. Thank you for joining us, and remember, this is Mythbusters!
Okay, wow, look at that. That's dramatic.
Yeah, it's quite dramatic.
Yeah. Wow, the budget stinks on the show.
Yep, it definitely does. We need to talk with the dude.
Yeah. By the way, you're standing a little close to me. I feel uncomfortable.
Hello, welcome back to the second episode of Mythbusters with random user Mayo.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag to you too as well. Is that
Thanks.
proper? Can I say that?
Yes, that's proper, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. I am learning German on each episode as well.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone that suggested suggestions. I'm gonna credit you all in the newer myths. So yeah, I sadly didn't get the older names, so yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Alright, so if we don't get the names inside the video during this episode, we're going to go ahead and put them in the description below so you know who came up with the suggestion. That sounds good?
Yep, that sounds good.
Alright, so today we're going to start off with last episode's, well, let's just say that that one of us, I'm not going to name any names, but one of us did not push the button correctly. Okay, is that correct, Random?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, but we're not naming any names. I don't want to embarrass the person involved with pushing the wrong button during an episode. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and come over here and look at last week's experiment. What are we doing here again? I forgot.
We were doing the mixing fuel chemistry.
Oh, that's right. We were doing chemistry! And again, we're not naming any names, and but I think we should go ahead and look at the footage. Let's go ahead and look over here at the footage. Okay, let's watch. Yeah, I don't know whose hand that is.
Yeah, and I don't know who watched the screen share and missed that out.
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna leave that nameless for right now and go ahead and redo the test. Sounds good. What we have here is some tanks.
Yes, a water tank, a fuel tank, and another fuel tank.
That's right. My memory's coming back. Man, it's been like a week.
Yeah, nice.
You know, it's I can't remember all these things.
Yeah, maybe because it has been a whole entire week.
Yeah, but you know what? I think this episode is worth the wait, don't you?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Someone that finally agrees with me. Jeez Louise. Okay, so what we have is a water tank, a custom fuel tank, and a Stormworks fuel tank. And what we're going to do, if I remember right, is we're going to put some water into this fuel tank. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. And we're going to put some water into the normal Stormworks tank.
Alright, so we push this button to add water?
Yes, that's the only thing you need to do.
And how much do we need to add here?
Around 200 will be enough. You need to be pretty quick. It's pumping pretty quick.
Oh.
Press it.
Okay. Alright, so we have 279. So I assume we have enough room to add fuel, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so...
And you're gonna put on the fuel where this connector down there.
Okay, so unlike last time, I'm gonna go ahead and do this part. You go ahead and stay there, okay? I don't want you, I'm not naming names, but I don't want you messing up this myth here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, hose out.
Wait, did you just want to say that I was messing up the button?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Why would I ever say something like that?
It sounded like it.
No, I'm just saying this time I'll do it, okay? Okay. Alright.
And now pump to hose this time. You can already press pump to hose.
I don't know what you're
just...
talking about, Random. We don't know who did anything last Myth Busters.
I'm talking about random things.
Random thing. Okay, we got it. Connected.
Nice.
Alright. So we're gonna I'm gonna do it this time. You stay over there. I don't want...
Yeah.
Okay. Stay over there. Okay. Let's see here. Push to hose. Push to hose. Okay, I got this. Do not worry. I've got this. Okay.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Could be this button. I'm gonna go with this button. Pump to hose. Okay. Yep. Okay. What's happening over there?
Yeah. It's working. Is it? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
That's interesting. It's actually filling up.
Alright, so we're going to come over here to the engine and we're going to start it up. What do you think is going to happen?
I think it's just gonna work as usual.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little gas to this here, or, throttle. And then I'm going to push the button. Now, this is not truly scientific. We weren't able to, get the budget to put exact amounts in, like, 500 liters of water and 500 liters of fuel.
Yeah, we don't have so much stock in terms of logic,
Yeah, but I think this is going to go ahead and give us an idea if this will work at all, don't you?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and push the button. You want to push the button? You can't push the button.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Alright, here we go. What?
It's actually working.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's even giving exhaust and everything. Nice.
Amazing! Look at that.
Okay, that's cool.
So, what that means is, like, if you're out in the ocean, you only have a little bit of gas left. You could pump water into your fuel tank, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, this is more like exploiting things.
You know what? Let's do it one more time, but in reverse.
12 seconds later.
Alright, Random, so I respawned everything again. It's all reset. Let's go ahead and put fuel in here first. Okay?
Yeah, and
what-
then water.
Yeah, and water. And so what we're going to do is we're going to simulate that we are lost at sea. We are almost out of fuel, okay?
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pump a little fuel into this place here. A little bit of fuel. Okay. Did that pump a little bit of fuel? Let's check.
It should have. Yeah.
Okay, so we have
yeah.
a little bit of a 112. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pump water. Let's disengage that. Let's pump water in there and pretend, oh my gosh, we're almost out of fuel. We'll never make it back to the mainland. But what? We have an ocean full of water. Now, technically, we're not using the water from the ocean. I don't know if that makes a difference.
But, I don't think it...
Oh, that got connected again. But,
At least I hope.
But we'll have to test that at a later date to see if the ocean waters makes a difference. But let's go ahead and pump some water in here. And
yeah,
now,
let's just fill it up.
fill it up. You want to fill it up? Okay, let's fill it up. Okay, so we had a little bit of fuel. We had about 100. And now we're going to go ahead and pump all the fuel in there. It's full. And now we're going to go see if the engine works. So if we were lost at sea... Oh, I'm sorry. Did I leave you? No, you're following me. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we were lost at sea and we only had a little bit of fuel left, we could maybe pump the water in. And you think it's going to work? Where'd you go?
This time, I don't think so, because this time we have more water than fuel.
Well, in theory, I would think that the fuel would get a little bit thin. But I don't know. It's a game. Let's see.
It's like we have 1/8 fuel, so yeah, we'll see.
All right, let's see if it works. Here we go. What?
It works, oh my god.
All right.
We literally exploited something.
Okay, so, Random, what do you think about that myth?
It's amazing. It's more amazing than I thought it was.
All right, so is that myth busted, or what is that kind of... I don't even know what that kind of myth is. Is it busted or not busted?
I guess it's not busted.
Not busted! Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to quickly just hook this one up and go ahead and test this. We're going to assume that it's pretty much going to work about the same, I think. Where's the pump the water here? Is this the water pump here?
Yeah, just depresses it. Yeah, it will pump for a second more because it's running through.
Okay, it's not stopping. There it goes. Okay. It stopped. Okay, so we're going to disconnect this. Yay. Wow.
It goes flying.
That went flying. Okay, and then we're going to put some fuel in here. I'll do this again. I don't want this to, have to be redone next episode. Not naming any names. Let's see. Pump, hose, tank, pump, hose, tank, pump. So this one.
You'll figure it out. You did it. Nice.
Okay. Cool. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and check this. I think it's pretty full, right? Yeah, it's pretty full. All right. So we're going to go ahead and check the engine. I'm going to assume that this is going to work just like our custom tanks. Don't you?
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. Here we go. And there we go.
Wonderful.
All right. Very cool. All right, we got through this. It only took like 2 hours. All right, Random. So we are going to go over to the other side of our beautiful test set. And tell me about what this is.
Here we're gonna test out which is better, a fluid intake or a fluid port.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I have never used that except for trains.
I only used it for air intakes.
You actually have used it for an air intake? I've never used it.
Yeah, I have.
Alright, so it looks like you have 2 tanks set up here, and I'm assuming that this is full of water?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and then when I push the button, we're going to see these 2 dials go up, and whichever one is faster should go up faster, right?
Yeah, and which one is faster, you'll see the light come on.
Okay, well right now it thinks that the left one is faster. So that's kind of a weird thing that happens.
Yeah, you can't change that really except when you switch out the logics, then it will show the right one blinking.
Oh, okay. Alright, are we ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
What? Oh wait, I forgot to ask. What do you think is going to happen here?
I think the fluid intake will be faster.
That's the one on the right, right?
Yeah, because it has way more intake.
Okay, but you're assuming, based on the size of the graphic, it is a game. It could be exactly the same. You know that, right?
Yeah, it could.
Alright.
I mean, the pipes are still the same, but it could be a change in pressure.
Alright, let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it seems like they're both the same speed.
It looks like you could make a really cool blinking light doing this.
Yeah, disco light.
Yeah, there's really no difference.
There isn't.
Okay, you know what we can do? Let's modify this by adding more fluid imports on one side. So what we did here is we went ahead and added some more fluid ports. We've got 4 of them now, and I also divided this up. I don't know if that makes a difference, but we're going to go ahead and do that. So we have 1 in here and 4 in here. Let's see if that makes a difference on how fast this goes in pulling the fluid. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Why am I doing exercises? This is weird. Oh well, let's hit
I don't know.
the button.
Okay, immediately switch to the right. It doesn't seem to change anymore.
It's not blinking.
Nah, it isn't.
That's interesting. So
Okay.
we actually slowed down the intake on the left, which is one of these 4 times, and we have one of these
But
on the right.
maybe it's because you divided the tanks, you know, like there's more water on the one side than on the other, and therefore is more pressure on the one side than on the other.
Ooh.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so to recap what we did here is on the first try, we just had one of these and in one giant tank, and when we hit the button, it kind of just blinked back and forth. They were about the same speed, wouldn't you say, Random?
Yeah, they were at the same speed, so yeah, nothing else to say.
Alright, so then the second time, I added 4 of these on one side, kept that one, and then I put a divider in the fuel, or the water tank, and so what we saw was that the right side was seeming to be just slightly faster. Is that correct?
That's correct. This might have been because of the different pressures. So yeah.
Yeah, so then what we did is we went ahead and we deleted the divider between them and made it one fuel tank again because I had 2 separate ones. And now we're going to do our final test with the fluid ports. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, it actually wasn't a divider.
So interesting. So I know that on my planes and stuff, I tend to add more ports, thinking that it's going to be better.
But maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really striving for that performance, I mean, we're talking like really slight.
Yeah.
You're gonna only want to have to use one intake. Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about the next test. It is really
I
exciting.
am too.
So,
But you know, you're
What?
gonna be, you know, the little test subject because, you know, like I need to stay here and watch you doing everything.
oh, you're doing that test. Oh, you're doing the dangerous one. I was looking forward to the boats. Okay, but fine, we'll do the dangerous one. All right, Random, what a beautiful helicopter. I'm not naming any names, but whoever built this, talented person.
Yeah, and I'm not naming anybody else, but whoever recreated that one and made it advanced mode, awesome person.
Yeah, I'm going to edit that out, but thanks for adding that part, you know? Okay, let's see here. So we have a helicopter, and I don't know what we're doing with this helicopter. Tell us what we're doing.
See, yeah, while you're going to fly this thing, we can tell about the story.
All right. Hopefully I know how to fly this thing.
So,
I don't know
what we're gonna
to do here.
So what we're gonna do is he's gonna fly the heli all the way into the water, literally. And we're gonna see if the heli will take damage just by falling from really high into the water, and yeah, that will be interesting to see. You need to press a little bit longer the starting button.
I know, I built it, I know! God! Alright, now what do I do?
Now you just roll out of the hangar.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy. I can do this.
Nice.
Alright. This might be a little loud for people to hear, I don't know. It sounds loud.
It really does.
Alright, I am out of the hangar. What do I do?
Now you fly up and go into the deeper sea.
Okay. I'm putting the collective upwards. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I think I need to do the throttle.
Yep.
I'm starting to rise.
Nice.
Does this go up any? Oh! I've got issues.
Oh no, you didn't change the gear.
I didn't change the gear.
Okay, quickly, go fly to the water. Go fly to the water.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Just roll over to the side, and yaw.
Okay. Okay.
You can still do it.
Well, how high am I supposed to be though?
You just fly over the water, and I think now that the engine is on fire, the heli will do the rest.
Do you have an altitude gauge here?
Nope. And now the engines are failing.
Okay, the engines are failing. Okay, here goes the test. We're falling.
Yep, here goes nothing. Well, here goes our budget, I should rather say.
Yeah. Ooh,
Man, you're really high up.
Takes a while to die here.
2 hours later.
Send out some text
You know,
messages.
I can tell a little story. It's like, this heli was built in the Second World War by the Nazis.
Oh, talk faster! Talk
It's
faster!
The first serial yeah, it's the first serial produced helicopter. Oh, wow.
Alright, well, I didn't hear any damage occur to the helicopter,
Nope.
other than the
Nothing got
fire.
damaged.
Oh, wait, well...
Okay, that's the damage from hitting the bottom.
Yeah, that's the damage from hitting the bottom. Okay, so the water does not
So,
damage.
yeah.
Alright.
That's
Well,
true.
that was a weird little experiment. Random! Take us to our next place. Where are we going now?
You'll take me there, but we're going to the hangar. To the docks, not the hangar.
To the docks! To the docks. I was going to say, we're in the hangar. Alright, here we are. We are at the dock, and we're going to go ahead and spawn a boat. Tell me about this boat.
This is a boat I built since last year. You know, I'm constantly editing it and stuff. Yeah, it's like my little pride boat because it actually can carry a lot of stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, run me through the experiment. What are we doing again?
We're gonna test out which rudder is better, a rudder with a pivot or a rudder that's just, you know, the standard one.
Alright, well this is going to be a little bit tough because it's only me driving, so hopefully
This
we can
boat is
tell.
really easy to drive.
Yeah, but I mean, can we tell, like, if it's turning better? I wonder if we're going to be able to see the difference.
You'll be able to see this boat turns really well, so we'll be able to see the difference if there will be one.
Alright, so let's check out the rudders that we have. Whoa, here we go. So here we go. You can see we have 2 rudders, and these are just normally stuck on the back, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see what happens when we actually use this boat as our first test to see how well it turns. Alright, here we go.
Yep, now you can actually turn the test the turning.
Alright, we're going to turn to the right. Right at this edge here. Let's see how... Alright. So... Alright. I'm going to turn left again.
And, oh, that's my boat.
It's okay, it respawns. Don't worry.
Yeah, I hope so.
Alright, okay. Well, maybe I should do it in open water. Maybe that's a bad idea. Alright, here we go. I think this is far enough out. I'm going to just zoom out here and we're going to see the turn.
I think it turns really nice.
Not bad at all. Alright, so we kind of got an idea how fast that boat turns. Alright,
The
so...
normal rudders aren't gonna be steered at all.
Alright, so if we come under the water here, what Random is saying is we have pivots with the rudders connected to them, but the rudders are not going to move. So this part right here, the little fin, is not going to go back and forth. Only the pivot point. We're going to go ahead and open the door. So last time I turned about right here to the right. I'm going to try that again.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is turning.
Oh, it's turning so bad.
It's turning pretty wide. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna start turning
it's
left
not very
again.
good. I can definitely see the difference.
Oh yeah, it feels really sluggish now. Like I'm really struggling to turn now.
It feels like it got stuck in cruise mode.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so that's pretty bad. So definitely we know that pivots with rudders are not better than just rudders.
Okay, now we're gonna use a homemade do-it-yourself.
The DIY. So in the first example we had rudders, which were just normal rudders that would go back and forth. And then we put the rudders on a pivot, and the pivot would go back and forth and just move the rudder. Now we have no rudder at all, just some pivots with some blocks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, this is going to be our last test for today. So I would like to know, what do you think is going to happen?
I'm not sure, but I think it's gonna turn really slightly because of the drag, but nothing.
All right, so you do think it's going to turn. So again, we're starting out here, and I'm going to go ahead and turn when I get to the edge of the pier to the right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I'm turning right.
Yeah.
I definitely...
Are you sure? Yeah, you're pressing.
Yeah. So now I'm turning left. Well,
I can feel the difference.
Yeah, I think there's a slight difference between what we did previously, just slightly.
It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to tell.
Yeah, it's pretty close. The turn radius on this thing is really, really tight compared to the other ones.
Yeah, it's crazy. I should probably use this on all my boats.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, DIY for the win, I guess.
Yep.
Oof. Wow. All right, well, that's it for today. We did, I think we did 4 myths today, right? Is that number 4?
That's number 4. The myth for today.
All right, so just to do a recap, we tested fuel and water, and then what was the second one?
As the second one was testing which fluid port or fluid intake is faster.
That's right, and we found out that it didn't really matter. You could just do one of each and you're good to go.
Yeah, and we also figured out that using many more is even less efficient.
And so for the third one, we took a helicopter way up into the sky while on fire and found out that if you crash into the water, what happens?
You won't get damaged, at least the helicopter.
Yeah, the actual object vehicle does not get damaged unless it hits the bottom of the ground, I guess. Yeah. For our fourth and final test, we did 3 different versions of a boat with rudders on pivots, and with pivots with blocks. And what did we find out?
We find out that normal rudders are useless, rudders on pivots are okay, and rudders with blocks are the best.
No, wait, no! No! That's not what we found out!
They're gonna cut our budget.
Okay, yeah. Remember, people, rudders are not good. Pivots on blocks, DIY for the win.
Are you sure we want to tell people that? Is that false information?
And we can tell them in the comments.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back for another episode in maybe about a week or so.
Yeah, probably in a week.
Yeah, so make sure that you hit subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. I'm Endoskull.
And I'm Random User Mayo.
And you've been watching Mythbusters!
Wow, where are we going?
Into the open sea, I guess. I hope this rudder.
Oh, did you bring the pump for the water so we can survive if we run out of fuel?
I didn't. But we could use the cooling pumps.
3 days later.
Random, I think we're lost.
Nah, we're okay. We have to do it yourself.
You do realize no one's driving the boat, right?
Uh-oh.
It may take longer than a week to do the next episode.
Except a rescue team comes.
Meanwhile, far, far away. Hi, welcome back. We are doing it live from the middle of nowhere. How are you, Random?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little seasick.
Yeah, it's been a couple days. We haven't found any land yet.
Yeah, crazy enough, we have that much food.
Yeah. So, you know what? Since we're out here, we should do some, like, test on the engine and stuff, you know?
Yeah, the fuel test.
Yeah, so one of the comments we had was someone was asking if maybe we should let the engine run longer to see if the fuel will burn up and then the water will stop working, because we didn't let it run that long.
Yeah, we didn't. And that was a really nice suggestion.
All right,
Thanks a lot.
So we can go test the, or go take a look at the fuel gauges and see if we're almost out of gas, and then we can add water using the pumps to our engine and see if it keeps working.
Yeah. So, let's go. Don't worry, I clamped the pivots, you know. Doing some technician stuff.
Oh, that's right. We've got to test the pivots. I can't go in the water. Oh, let's see if I can go under. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. So, Random, what did you do the pivots? You altered them because we had another suggestion, didn't we?
Yeah, somebody said that these pivots were going 90 degrees and therefore lost effectiveness. And yeah, I can agree. So I have the power so they can only go to 45 degrees.
Alright, so we're going to see if we can turn right and left, and we're going to test our fuel tanks right now. Let's get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and test the pivots first. I'm going to go ahead and back up here. Okay, we're under the water. We can see that they're straight right now. And what we're going to do is go ahead and make a right turn and see if it's just a little bit of an angle instead of a full 90 degrees, will the boat turn? What are you thinking, Random?
I don't think so.
All right, so you don't think the boat is going to turn. Let's try it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Right turn. Are we turning?
Yeah, probably. Just not feeling it.
Yeah, so
You know, it's pretty soft turning.
I don't think it's turning very much if it is. So I'm going to say that this DIY trick really doesn't work. Alright, Random, so we did the pivot test and we found out that the DIY rudders do not work even when you don't go 90 degrees. So what should we do now?
I think we should test out the fuel because, you know, we're really running low. It's pretty critical.
Oh, that's right. We need to get back to the hangar and we need more fuel because we've been out here for days. So let's go ahead and check to see what we've done to do the modification of this boat. So tell me what you did down here.
Removed the cooling pumps and therefore put it in as pumps for, you know, the feeder for water. Oh, we're so low.
Oh, we're almost out of fuel. Okay, so when I push this button, it's going to add water to the fuel tank.
It should be.
Okay, let's hit it. There it goes.
Works fine.
All right, so we should have enough to get back to the hangar. Let's try this. Start it.
Yeah, like yeah. Put up the throttle. Nice.
All right.
You're not seeing anything else.
All right, yeah. So we are out in the middle of nowhere. If this doesn't work, let's look at the fuel tank up here.
See, I designed my windows on purpose. Oh, it's actually filling up. Nice.
But is the engine working properly?
I mean, it seems like.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Have you put in the clutch fully? Yeah, you have. Have you throttled up?
Yeah. Do you know what this means, right?
I think so.
It means that we actually did not mix fuel and water on the last episode. They're like in separate spaces.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, so you know what we can do? Let's go back to the hangar if we can get there. You know what? Get your life raft. This is going to be a long trip.
Many hours later.
All right, we're almost back to the hangar, and we're going to set up another test. All right, let's get the new test set up.
Please throw me off. I think I need to puke.
All right, so we set up a really quick test. We are watching fuel and water flow down into an empty tank, right, Random?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, and it looks like
having these fuels.
Does it look like the left one's faster? Oh, look, it's done. Look at that.
Oh.
So the water went a little bit faster, so there's a little bit more water in this pink tank down there. All right. What do you think's going to
I'm here.
happen this time? So let's explain what we're doing here. So in our first episode, what happened?
You know, we had a little boo-boo and, you know, somebody didn't press the right button.
No, not the boo-boo. Not the boo-boo thing. The other thing. What were we doing?
We were mixing fuels together, and we were doing some gravity stuff with...
That's
fluids.
right. We were mixing fuel together.
I don't know why you're bringing up that whole mistake that you probably made. I'm not naming names, but you probably did it.
Anyways, let's go ahead and look at what's going on over here.
So, we mixed some fuels together again, because,
Again?
you know, we're a chemistry machine.
Yes, because right now we just tried it on the boat, and it looked like it wasn't really working. It looked as though just the fuel was burning off and the water was then filling up the tank and we had no more fuel at all.
So, it seems like the fuels and the water aren't even mixing, like they're being separated. It's still in one tank.
Right, so what we did here is we set this up so that the water would run down into the pink tank and the fuel would run down into the pink tank at the same time, although it looks like the water was just a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and see if this engine can burn off these, whatever this is, 31 liters of fuel and water, and see if it keeps running the whole time, or if it just burns out once this fuel on the right side is gone. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You know, I'm thinking that we made a mistake and that you can't mix these two together, but let's find out what happens.
I'm curious. Oh, engine's running.
Alright, so
Yes, as expected.
we may have to time-lapse this, but let's go ahead and watch.
Yeah.
The bottom tank should start being used up. I'm guessing that it's going to stop halfway. You think it's going to stop halfway?
I think so too.
Okay, I'm actually surprised what's going on now.
Wait, is it like the engine is flooding, or has the engine stopped yet?
No, it's still going. Oh, look
Yeah,
at that!
everything's fine. No, it's just a flickering of, you know, having these teak pipes.
Yeah, but
wow.
but is it flickering
Great.
because it's going back and forth?
So, still some stuff being in the pipes.
Yeah, but it used everything. It used both the water and the fuel.
Okay, that's confusing.
So if this flickering, maybe it's flickering between fuel and water and able to stay on the whole time?
Yeah, now fuel's gone.
Well, random. I'm a bit confused.
On the one side, it's actually not using water, but on the other side, when mixing it nicely together, it's using both.
Yes. So when we used it in the boat had only like 7 liters of fuel left. We added a bunch of water, and the engine kind of just stuttered and stayed on, but didn't really go any higher. Like it didn't have enough power or something. So,
Yeah.
So are we thinking that the fuel and the water actually do mix together? Or are we thinking that the engine is actually switching off between the two very quickly and able to burn it both away?
Yeah, so it's like flooding the engine, and in the next round, it's using the actual fuel again.
Like, I think the only way we could tell would be to get another engine and have it running on pure fuel with the same amount of gallons, and then seeing which one stayed on longer, right? Because if it was pure fuel in 2 of those containers, it should stay on longer. You think that's correct?
I think that's correct, and you know what we're gonna do now?
What's that?
You know what you just said?
Oh, we're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Let's do it! Mythbusters, do it again! Alright, so Random is watching the water and the fuel mix together, and over here we have fuel and fuel mixing together. And what are we gonna do, Random?
We're gonna test out which one is more efficient.
More efficient.
At least better working.
Yeah, so just to see... Well, I am really curious to see if the water and the fuel... If the engine over on this right side is going to flash the same way that side did, and also if the fuel lasts longer.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and start turn the pumps. The pumps are going to push some fluid through the pipes. And this one is done.
Wonderful.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to max out the throttle here, push the starter button, and see what happens.
Both engines are starting.
Okay, I'm trying to get an angle here so we can see both. All right, let me look at this engine. Now look, Random, this one is not flashing.
It isn't, indeed. Oh, wow. Maybe your theory is right.
So it's actually bringing in the water and the fuel back and forth, like switching off between them, and the engine's able to stay started, but not actually burning water as fuel, I think.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the RPS of these things.
So I've got a 1920.
Maxed out 20.
Yeah.
Maxed out 20. Wonderful.
Okay.
And this one?
A little bit lower.
Yeah, maxed out 22.
Slightly lower
Yeah.
though. The 19 is showing up a little bit faster. Now look at the burning. Look at this. We've got 23 and 31. Our fuel is
So-
lasting longer on the right engine.
Unexpected.
Okay, so what this means is we were completely wrong for 2 episodes. They're gonna fire us. You realize we're gonna get fired. I almost feel as if our whole show is based around figuring out if you can mix 2 fluids.
Yeah,
All right,
I guess.
I
you
think
know.
I've seen enough.
I'm not gonna lie, I think the only thing that's busted here is us, buddy.
All right, Random, well, let's go ahead and start the show like we usually do, because, you know, we were out at sea, lost at sea, we tried the pivots, we did the fuel tank that didn't work, and then we came back here and tried a quick test, and we kind of failed at that one, too. But don't tell anybody, because we're going to keep on going. Okay, so first of all, Random would like to thank some people. Go ahead, do it.
Yeah, I definitely want to send everyone a thank you because of everyone suggesting nice things. You're gonna be all credited today. Second thing, thanks a lot to Green Man Gaming for tweeting our videos. This is definitely helping a lot and giving us good resonance, so thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks so much to Green Man Gaming. They have been really supportive of the videos, the 2 episodes of Mythbusters. They've been commenting and sharing, and that's awesome. Because when you share this episode, or these episodes, it really helps the channel, really helps us keep going with doing new episodes, right, Random?
It does, and it definitely motivates us to do more. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
And speaking of more, we have some more myths to do today. Even though we kind of started off a little rough, we're going to keep going, aren't we?
Yes, we're going to keep going.
And so go ahead and tell me where we are going.
So on our left side, we have a little myth by you, Endo.
By me?
Yes, by you. You suggested it some time ago. It is if you can fill up a port by using a hose or a water cannon.
Oh, the old hose water cannon thing I made up and forgot about.
Yeah, you did.
Oh man. Okay, are we going to do this one? Or what is that over there?
That's an hourglass. I guess it's a smaller one, so let's start with this one.
All right, let's start with the hourglass. This looks so cool. I almost think that it's like one of those little birds that keeps drinking water. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so what do I do with this thing here? What?
So just look at the dials and you can see where is water in, where is not, and you can press the button and see that water is gonna flow around magically.
Okay, cool. So the dark blue is where the water is right now. Light blue is empty, which is on top. And so when I push the button, it's going to flip this over, and then we're going to see the water flow down. And then what are we expecting to happen when we push the button again?
The water flowing down again.
This is really a test to see if gravity really works like it should, like if the water is always on top, that it always flows down, and not just one time, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and push the button and see what happens.
Oh, you can see it already started flowing, having the water flow at the moment you started spinning it.
Right, so the water was actually flowing downhill at an angle, like, well, what you would expect water to do. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like-
So thank you so much for Jacob Kubo for suggesting this myth.
Ooh, Jacob! Shout out to Jacob! Okay, so it seems to be working. So just like real life, in this game, Stormworks, water flows downhill, flows at an angle. Now we're going to do one more test. We're going to push the button again. It's going to flip this back over, and we'll see if water flows downhill twice. What do you think?
I think it will.
All right, here we go. Pushing the button, and let's watch this. Ready? The water...
It's actually working.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Stormworks is real life. Bum, bum, bum!
Man, I have to say, wow, devs, you have a really nice physics-based game made.
Very nice. I mean, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I just expect things not to work in games. I don't know. It might be just me. All right, let's go ahead and go over to the one that I can't remember that I suggested.
Yeah. Yeah, it's filling up these ports with water cannons and hoses.
Okay, so the ports are... Okay, so the water is just going to drop down. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are our gauges here? Oh,
down there.
There they are. Okay.
Yeah, the budget got cut a little bit in the end, you know.
Yeah, you couldn't afford a few
It went
blocks.
for the next move.
Couldn't afford a few blocks to put them higher? Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah. You know,
All right.
not spending useless money, you know.
All right, so on the left side we have a... What is this? A winch with a...
A hose.
Oh, a hose with a... What is this tip here? This is a...
This is a nozzle.
A nozzle. And then on the side over here we have...
A water cannon.
A water cannon. Okay, gosh, I never used those. You know that? Okay, and then back here, of course, we have water tanks ready to go. All right, very cool. So when I push the button, the hose is going to spray water down into this fuel
And
port.
the water cannon is gonna spray water too.
There you go. And the water cannon is going to spray, like a water cannon should do. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, the water is flowing, but yeah, it isn't filling up.
So the water is not physically entering the fuel ports or the fluid ports. Interesting. Okay, I kind of expected this to work, to tell you the truth. But you know what we should try? Aren't there some new fluid ports that were just added in the latest update?
Oh yeah, the big ones now.
Yeah, let's go try that. All right, Random. So we went ahead and replaced the little fluid ports with these giant square rectangle, I guess rectangle, fluid ports from the new update that just dropped on Friday.
Yeah, so these things are literally just fluid ports, just bigger. So yeah,
All
nothing
right.
else to say.
That's, okay, well, let's go ahead and see if these work. Do you think these are going to work any better than the smaller ones?
I hope so. I mean, at least that's what I'd expect. You know, I'm okay if the fluid ports, the small ones, don't do this, but if the big ones will, I'm gonna be happy.
All right, let's make Random happy!
And I'm not happy.
Yeah. Well,
This is... yeah.
at least nobody can
Well-
say that I didn't push the right button this time. Wait, I mean that you didn't push the right button.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna move on to the next myth.
Wait, we have another myth? Where is it?
It's a little car. If props produce air thrust.
Oh my gosh! We're gonna find out
Yeah.
if... What?
If props produce air thrust.
If props? Of course props produce air thrust. How could you even ask that question?
You know, the boat props, you know.
Ah!
Usual props, you know.
Boat props. Let's do it! Alright, Random, so it looks like you have a Back to the Future car or something going on here. Is this a time machine?
Yeah, if these props will work, this will be a time machine.
Alright, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious stuff.
Oh yeah. So what we're gonna test out here is if props produce air thrust, and it got suggested by Rowan, one big supporter of the series. Thanks a lot, sir.
Rowan did this one, huh? If you guys don't know Rowan, I'm going to put it in the links below. Rowan has taken over as a World War II builder, I think. At least for me. I haven't built any World War II planes, but Rowan has really kicked out some wonderful looking planes. So we're going to link Rowan's workshop so you can check him out. Alright, so where do I start on this thing? I'm going to go ahead and leave it
Just
here.
starting the engine.
Okay, so do I need to... There's no seat for me here, so I guess I just kind of...
There. Who needs seats? I mean,
Alright.
seriously.
Okay. Let's see here. We got starter on this side. What's on the other side?
Just the clutches.
Okay, all the props here are on the side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the engine. Is this set up to start by itself?
Yeah, just start it and boom, it's gonna go.
Okay. Sounds terrible.
Yeah, don't breathe in the fumes.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go with the small prop first. It's very loud here.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. All the way set to 1.
Oh no. Oh no. Why didn't this happen?
Okay, well, I'm back.
Okay.
My face is a little bit burnt. Thank you, Random. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, this didn't happen to me. I guess it's not throttle up that far.
Okay, let's not throttle up to that far. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're going to try with the small prop again.
You should probably... Oh, it started. Okay, I was wrong.
Okay, small prop. And the brakes are off, right? There's no brakes on, right? I see a brake button.
Yeah, there's no brakes on. It's off.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go fast for a second. Stop moving. I'm going to go ahead and bring it back down again. Okay. So
yeah. So that's a bust.
So the little prop did not work. Let's go to
the
large prop. I'm going to go ahead and fill this all the way to number 1. Okay, and I'm going to go over here and max it out. Is it moving?
Nope, it's not moving.
It's not moving. Okay, let's turn it down before it gets too hot. Okay. And then we're going to go to the huge prop. Alright.
And no air thrust.
No air thrust. Alright, Random. So what we did is we tried a small little boat prop, a large prop, and a huge prop. And what did we see happen here?
We saw, well, nothing happened.
Nothing happens.
Except prop spin.
So these are purely created for water in the game. So there's no wind coming out the back of these things, apparently. Alright, so let's get the boat loaded up and let's go tsunami surfing!
Yay!
Alright, so we're at the dock and Random built this cool tsunami surfing boat. Tell me about the boat, Random.
Yeah, I found some lying parts around, you know, and put them together and this came out.
Oh, okay, so this is kind of like a scrap boat.
Yes, it is, but it's pretty quick.
Alright, so what we're going to do here is, I guess, spawn a tsunami and try to ride the wave?
Oh yeah. By the way, before we start, I want to say thanks a lot to Captain John for suggesting this. So yeah, keep on going.
Alright, Captain John's suggestion for the Mythbuster show. Ride the tsunami. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so should I get in the boat, I guess?
Yeah. I guess you
Alright.
should spawn in the tsunami first.
Okay, well, not, well, what if I can't get on the boat, can I?
You can,
yeah, I can.
see.
Oops. Oh. Alright.
You know, the devs added like a feature that you can climb without ladders.
I did not know that. Alright, so...
I did.
When
I think you should spawn into tsunami first.
When I ride this tsunami, though, like, what am I going to be looking for? Like, am I going to be looking at
the speed.
Speed of my
yes,
boat?
speed.
Okay.
RPS is just for reference to see if the temperature is, you know,
okay.
a little bit bad.
And you think that I can stay on the tsunami, huh? Oh, boy. I don't know about this, buddy.
I hope so.
Okay, there's a tsunami.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how should I do this? Head on?
I don't think you should do this head on.
Okay, should I turn around? Will they come behind me?
Yeah, I think no. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Turning.
Oh.
I gotta clear the land. Oh my gosh!
What? What just happened? Yeah, you need to go slower. Faster. Yeah.
I can't get the engine started! Come on, baby!
Is it out of fuel? I guess this is the most annoying experiment we have done yet.
We're out of gas. We're under the water. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We already
the ladder.
surpassed the height spawn.
Okay.
I think you can, yeah.
Okay, we're
Let
going
go
back
now.
down the ladder. We're gonna go ahead and swim to the desk. And we're gonna spawn this little guy. And we're gonna jump in it. And we are going to catch the tsunami. There we go. We're off.
Go, little boat.
We've got to catch it. We only have limited fuel.
But this time we're right behind it.
A few moments later.
All right, I can almost see the climb of the mountain of the wave.
The crust.
Oh. Oh no.
Why did I create such a boat?
Oh. Who comes up with these ideas?
I mean, the speed of tsunami idea wasn't by me. It was by Captain John.
Captain John, why would you do this to me? It's like you're trying to torture me. I'm a terrible boat driver. I don't even make boats. Okay, so random is a voice in my head now, and we're gonna bring out
That
his...
is actually being paid too.
Oh my god. What is with you and the pay? Get out of my head! All you think about is pay, pay, pay! Alright, so we have Random's boat. We're gonna try to get on here really quick and catch the Tsunami before it gets away. We're gonna go
I hope
ahead
you still know how to start it.
I know how to start it. I built the thing. Alright, there we go.
Nice. Okay, put in the gear.
Where's the gear at? There it is.
I think you stalled it.
I didn't stall it. How fast are we going? Oh dear. We're never gonna
we're
catch
never
up.
gonna catch. Yeah.
10 boats out in the ocean that we've failed with. We've tried the little one. We've tried the big one.
There'd literally be just one more try. That'd be to use your FA223.
You want me to try the helicopter?
Yeah, it's the last time we're gonna try anything.
Okay. Alright guys, so we're gonna try it one more time in a helicopter with Random still in my head since we haven't found his body. It's very sad.
Yeah, it's... yeah.
Okay,
No.
so gonna go ahead and switch the electricity on here. Looking good. Cooling pumps on. What else do we have
Fuel
here?
pumps.
Starter, fuel pumps. There we go. And I think we're good to go. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this to be a successful ending to a show. Alright.
Finally.
Okay.
And you still
Alright.
know how to fly this thing?
No, not really. Oh dear
Oh,
God!
Put it up, put it up. Don't put it too far down because then you're gonna control.
Oh! There we go.
This is the power of German engineering.
Uh-huh. Alright, there it is. It's right in front of us. Let's catch it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, nice. You did it great.
Alright, so we are chasing it.
Yeah,
Are we catching up?
we are. Nice. Okay, but now what you can do is like a little
Alright, there you
slow
go.
motion to see the reference
Alright,
when we were at the same speed.
okay. It looks like about right here, right? About 19?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 18, 19 it looks like. Alright, here we go
Yeah.
again. We're catching it. Oh, that's scary looking.
It is.
Alright, 24. 28.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, we're going up! Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
So, Random, what do you think? Oh my gosh, this is scary. Okay, so what do you think, Random?
Yeah. Yeah. Around 20.
Alright, so anyways, I'm kind of excited about next week. We're going to be doing something different. What are we doing next week?
Yeah. We're gonna find out what speed the gravity is accelerating.
Ah!
So, yeah.
So we're going to find out if the gravity in Stormworks is the same as gravity on Earth?
Yeah, because in real life we have a 9.81 meters per second squared gravity acceleration, and yeah, we're thinking about if it might be just the half, you know. Yeah, but we'll see.
Okay, well that sounds fun. Alright, so I'll be sure to show up next week and ready for you to teach me a little about Stormworks gravity.
Oh yeah, I'm proud to be presenting it to you, and I think so one will be too, so yeah.
Alright, well let's end this show. I'm Endoskull,
And I'm Random User Mayo.
and you've been watching Mythbusters!
Alright, well, I think all we need to do now is, land.
Yeah, just, you know, what's the fastest way to get down?
This is, what do these switches do? Electricity? Seems like electricity would be the way to go. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
Alright, let's do it. Oop, and there it goes.
We're already falling. Man. Told you, German engineering.
Yep, this might take a while.
Yeah, I mean, like, the fears are, yeah, they're gonna work.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go take a nap. Let me know when we get there.
Yeah. Let me just get a new bottle of kvass.
Many hours later.
Are we almost there yet?
Yeah, we are.
Alright.
I mean, Yeah, just take your time. Maybe make yourself a coffee.
Welcome back to Mythbusters. Wait, random. What did that title just say?
I think it's that hosted by Frantic.
What? Frantic? There's
Hello.
No What? Whoa!
Oh,
Frantic?
hi, Maddie.
Hi.
What's
How you
going on here?
doing? Well, Endo's been fired, unfortunately.
Why?
Apparently he costs too much to hire. I'm sorry. I'm really
Random.
cheap.
Oh.
Random, this is your doing, isn't it?
It wasn't random.
No, it isn't.
It was the other people in the comments.
What?
Up in the HQ.
Yeah, in the HQ. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not the comments. They like you.
I will. All right, don't do anything. I will be right back. I'm gonna go talk to management.
All right. Yeah. Get out of here. All right. Let's just start. Let's just start without him.
Yeah, let's just do this.
All right. Cool. So on today's video, we're testing out 4 myths, right?
Oh yeah.
What are those myths? Where do we want to go?
That's the thing in front of us. It's a big diesel engine.
This one. All right. Okay.
Oh
So,
yeah.
What is this?
This is to test if transmissions have 100% efficiency.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, and this myth was posted by Jacob Kubo, so thanks a lot, sir.
I like Jacob. He's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. So, yeah, I guess you just need to start the engine and we'll see. You have some expected values down there and the actual RPS up on the top, so
I see.
Yeah.
So we just start here.
yes.
Push the button, and we do this. There we go.
Wonderful. Just have it rev up a little bit so we actually have the high... Oh, we already do. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. So we got this one.
Now you can put in the clutch.
Okay. Putting in the clutch. There you go. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what this means, but
Why is...
the engine's died.
the-
It's got no air, no exhaust, and no fuel. It's got no fuel.
It's like, seriously.
We ran out of fuel, unfortunately. We don't have the budget. We just fired Endo, and now we've run out of fuel. How is it refueling? What's happening? No way.
Is exhaust coming out of the top?
What? It's came back.
How?
Oh, now it's empty again. Right, that was really
Okay.
weird. Alright, okay. So, let's do that again then. Yep. Alrighty, so, we've put a bigger fuel tank on this time because we've got the budget, because we fired Endo. He was asking for so much money. And
Yeah, he was. All these cakes.
all the cakes. Eating too many cakes. Alright, so, let's start the engine up again. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and
Wonderful.
do this. Nice. Alright, cool. And we'll select
Things
this.
working fine.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. So the torque went up and the RPS went down.
Okay, good. And then we'll do the second one. Whoop. 7. Oh,
Yeah, it literally every time just went 3 down.
yeah.
It was fighting by 3.
That's crazy. Wow. What's this for, by the
So,
way?
this is just so there's even power going through, because the watches aren't eating any power if there isn't a fluid intake.
Oh, okay. Right, I see. Well, that's cool.
So we can find out the maximum efficiency.
Right. Okay.
So
that
it seems like the efficiency is max.
the efficiency smacks.
Yeah.
What you said.
So this was our...
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Good. So let's move on.
We figured something out. Beautiful. All right, cool. Follow me over to the next place. Woo!
Yeah, to the left one.
Here we are. We're at the new place. What do we do here? Do you know what this one's for?
This one is to test out if 2 engines working against each other, like turning into opposite directions, is working.
Okay, so we got an engine on this side with a fuel tank. We got an engine on this side with a fuel tank. And they're going to fight each other in the middle. Yes?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And here we got the RPS on the right engine, the RPS on the left engine, and the RPS after gearbox. So that's it coming out of here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and start it then. Whoa, stop jumping around, man. You crazy. Alright, let's go.
So it's starting both engines automatically?
Yeah, it starts both, and they're fine. And then as soon as we put in the clutch, we need to see if this number goes up. Correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
Correct.
Here we go. It just kills the engines.
Yeah, so nothing special.
Yeah, nothing special. That one was, yeah, it didn't turn the turbine
It
at
was
all.
as expected, to be honest.
Yeah, they should have killed each other when fighting each other. That makes sense. Alright, where do you want to go to next?
Yeah, 1 second.
You need to go pee-pee?
No, I can't find who made this thingy. Ah, okay. It was by Jacob Kubo and a little bit changed up by me.
Alright, cool. Well, good job, everybody.
Yes, this is one of the more interesting ones. This is to find out what will happen if you connect a transmission into itself. You can go behind and to the back of the creation and you can see
Oh, yeah,
the power
okay.
input is going into there.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna test out if this works. So my expectation is it won't. What's your expectation?
Yeah, I would imagine that the power would just die after. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, this is a game still, so yeah.
Alright, are you ready? We're gonna turn
Yes,
it
I'm
on.
ready.
We're gonna throttle up.
So right now, everything's working as the gear isn't switched, it's at 1-to-1.
1 to
So
1.
yeah,
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and switch it with the gear.
yeah.
And it's still 1 to 1.
Wow, it's actually still working too.
Yeah, I don't think it will actually transfer it through here, so yeah, I think that's fine. With it being a game. So yeah, I'm
is.
gonna go ahead and just put you in there.
No way.
Damn it!
All right, guys. I talked to corporate and wait, where are you guys at? Hello?
I'm over here.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
So I talked to corporate and Random had suggested that I get fired. I don't understand about the cakes and the pay, but I am back. And where's Random?
Well, luckily for you, I got rid of him.
You did? That's
Yeah,
great.
I got rid of.
Because-
Alright, cool, good.
Because I am your new apprentice. Sorry, Random,
I'm not
whatever you are.
sure about this.
Yeah.
I want Random back.
Wait, what? No, I'm good.
Okay,
Like, all
okay,
right.
that's fine.
All right, so I'll just do Random's job. I'll tell you what this thing does over here, and then you just like test it, okay?
Okay, do you know how it works?
Oh, yeah, I built it. Of course I do. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
So we have these pretty colors over here, like a rainbow
I like
thing.
colors.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And we got these things on top. What are these things? Wait. Let me go make a phone call.
Okay.
Random. What are the things on top?
It's seawater cannons.
Got it.
Ah, so those things on top are seawater cannons, and they're going to
Okay.
squirt water. And see, we have these lines down here, and they're going to give us like distance markers. But
Okay.
I don't see any like numbers. So apparently, whoever built this didn't put numbers. So
Every one of these is 10, surely.
yeah, sure.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
Or 5.
yeah.
I don't know. I can't count either, so we'll see.
Hold on one second.
What are the distances?
Every red pig is 5 meters away, and every black line is 1 meter away.
5 meters, 1 minute.
Their distance apart is like 5 or what?
Every red peg is 5 meters.
Okay, red is 5 meters. Is right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Yeah, okay.
and then the black lines are
Each 1 meter distance.
1 meter distance for the black lines. Okay.
Okay, right,
So-
that makes sense. That
All right.
makes sense.
5 and 1. Okay. 5 and 1. 5 is red. 1 is black. Pretty
Okay.
simple. Pretty simple.
Yep.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to squirt each of these, and I don't actually know what the difference is here. Oh, they have different pumps back here. Obviously, I built this, so I would know that.
I understand. I see.
And we're going to see which one goes the farthest based on the number of pumps, I believe.
And what type of pumps, too, because we got the small ones as well.
Is that correct, Random?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, yep, that's correct. And, oh, wait a minute.
And by Jacob Kubo.
Jacob Kubo suggested this one again, yeah.
Who's back there?
Nobody, nobody. Just,
Okay.
I like to be alone when I concentrate.
Okay, right,
All right.
that's fine.
All right, it's getting a little dark in here.
Yeah, luckily I'm a magician, so, yeah, watch this. Bam!
Woo!
There we go, look at
Bam!
that.
All right. Whoa. Okay. So what you're gonna do is I set up these buttons here.
Okay.
Hopefully,
Why didn't you color code them?
Because I am colorblind, actually.
Okay. Right. Okay. Doesn't make sense, but sure. That's fine.
Yeah. And so I put these little buttons here, and they're hooked up to the pumps. And when you push the buttons, the water cannons are going to spray, and we'll find out which one goes the farthest. Oh, look, I did color them. Okay, well, what's going on over here? Let's see. Maybe we want to do one at a time. What? One at a time.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
That's the first one.
And it's using how many pumps?
One small pump.
One small little itty bitty pump. Okay.
So don't use one of those if you're going to use pumps.
Right.
Because that's not very...
All right, let's do orange. Orange.
Orange?
Orange.
Whoa!
You might want to turn off the red one.
That's a good idea. There you go.
Okay, and so the orange is going, let's see, how far would you say? Is it going,
3?
It's kind of right here at
3.
the red. So this would be, what, 5 meters?
I think it's... Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It could be 3. 3.5. Let's go with 3.5.
I'm just thinking where it lands, that's all.
All right, and that's using 2 little pumps. Okay.
That's right, okay.
All right, what do we got for
this
the...
one? Whoa!
Whoa, my gosh, look at that. That is
that one
amazing. I don't know. I mean, I know what it is because I built this, but I don't remember.
One normal pump.
One normal pump. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like 15-ish?
Yeah, woo.
That's insane.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Wow. Okay, so did you change pumps yet? No, we didn't change pumps. Okay.
3.
Green.
Go.
Green. Oh, look at that thing going. Wait, it's about the same.
It's the same.
You know what? Turn the other one back on. Turn the yellow one back on. Wow.
They're the same.
They're the same. And that's running
2 pumps. 3? 2. 2 pumps.
2 pumps.
That's crazy. So it doesn't really matter. Unless the next one goes even further. We'll see.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
I think... Is it blue, the next one?
Yes.
I think that's the same.
You know, it could be, too, that the water is falling at an angle. And so we're... You know, if we put them upwards more, they would probably go farther and less farther, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you built it, so...
Yeah,
not my job.
Not your job.
Okay, what do you expect to happen with the last one, then?
Well, the last one is using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumps, and I expect that the balls of water are going to land right in this... Right where I'm standing, right here.
Okay, well, my guesstimation is it's going to be the same. Pow!
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay, so what we need to do, let's edit this one more time, and let's just put them at a higher angle slightly, and just to see which one goes farther if we angle them upward.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
Many hours later.
All right, Friendic, so what I did is I went into the editor and I put these at a 0.5 angle. So all of these are spraying upwards more, and so if they have enough power, we should see a giant... I don't know, rainbow of water. Well, maybe not a rainbow, but an arch of water. And we'll see which one goes the farthest. Go ahead, hit the buttons.
Ready? First one.
Wow.
Oh, it's getting further. It's getting way further than it was. So that's good.
That's good.
Second one. Should be double that. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Oh, these aren't consistent.
What is that doing?
I guess we don't have consistent pressure, I'm guessing.
Maybe, something like that. Let's go with the third one. Oh,
whoa! Okay. I'm going to go stand over here.
You go stand underneath it, and I'll do the next one.
Okay, I'm going to go at the very tippy tip. All right, here's a tip.
All right, turning it off, turning the one next to it on. So, in theory, this one should go exactly the same.
Yes, because I think the particles disappear at some point. Yep, that's about the same. Turn the other one on too now. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, they look
they're
like
exactly the
they're
same.
exactly the same. Yeah.
And then the blue one?
Yeah, pretty much.
Also the same?
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of all those.
All right.
We're going to do the last one.
All right, here we go.
Which is the same.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So angle doesn't really matter if you've got one of the big pumps.
So let's go back and look at what they were again, just for the record. All right, so we have a little pump, 2 little pumps, a single big pump, and which ones? So the last 4 are about the same, right?
Yes.
So
the last 4 are the same.
So basically, after one big pump, there is no point in adding more pumps.
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
Well then, I don't know if this myth has been busted because Random's not here to tell me.
Just go back there and talk to the dude that, or your imaginary friend.
Yeah, random, like, what was the point of this anyways? I don't even know what's going on here, you know?
You know, testing which is the best option, like in distance and stuff.
Oh, so this wasn't really like a myth, it was just kind of like a test.
Hey, what's up, Frantic? How you doing there, buddy?
Hi. Who are you on the phone to?
No, I was just concentrating again by myself.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, well, you know, it's been really fun being your site. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go.
I'm over here. Come over here.
It's okay, sure. It's been really fun being your sidekick, you know?
Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming to help me today. Now that I've taken your job, I'm gonna have to find someone else's job to take too.
Yeah, I guess so. So, hey, look at this blade over here.
Yeah.
You should come over here, maybe, like stand like where I'm standing, maybe, and yeah, just like this, just kind of stand right there. Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why would I stand on the blade?
Oh, I don't know. Random said it's a good idea for the next test.
Oh my!
Whoa! I guess that's it for the show. Frantic had to leave. I'm not sure where he went. Random is missing as well. So I just want to thank you for joining me today, and I guess I'm the new host again. See you next time!
What? They're back. You ready? This is role-playing, man. Role-playing.
I don't know about role-playing.
This is fun.
Hold
We're
on.
looking on Zigzag.
Hold on.
What?
Stop.
Wait.
Stop right there.
What?
Window.
What?
You've been fired. You've been eating too many cakes in the cafeteria.
I can do this show. I can still do this.
You can't. You're costing the company too much. You're eating all the cake.
And I thought you're skinny.
Let's try it one more time. I don't know where that's going.
Why are you being fired?
Because I suck.
Why is he being fired?
Yeah.
He's eating too many cakes. He's not.
This is so bad.
I don't like this. I can't do it.
Yeah, you can. Fire me, man. Fire me. All right.
And I
So,
thought you were on my side.
I know. You got fired now, buddy. All right. So go over there, Frantic. No, not over there. I mean, back where you killed him.
Ah, I killed him in here.
Yeah. Okay.
Why would I stand on the blade?
Oh, I don't know. Random said it's a good idea for the next
Oh
test.
my.
Oh.
It's so gory.
Not on my screen. There's no blood at all. There's no blood at all.
I died again.
Hello, welcome back. Today we are doing something different here. We're not building a plane. We're not building a train. We're not even building a boat. What are we going to do, Random?
We're gonna do Mythbusters.
Mythbusters! This is Random Mail. He's from Germany, so I will be translating.
Hello.
So he said hello. Is that correct? Was that in German or English? I forgot.
False by things like human failure, let's just call it that.
Human failure. Have you been watching my streams?
Yeah, it's the most interesting one because...
What
oh my
was
God.
that? Someone just...
Yeah, see, that's my brother. He's like getting annoyed. And to see if engines will... Wie kannst du da noch lachen?
What? Did you curse?
What?
This is a family-friendly show. What are you doing? Random? Are you yelling at somebody?
Oh, I was pressing the wrong button.
Do you want to... Oh, all our engines are gone.
Oh.
Crap. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and give this throttle a little bit.
Oh yeah, technical difficulties. We'll see you right back after the, ad break.
Uh-oh. I thought
Oh, the winch isn't connected.
Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh no.
You gotta be
no.
kidding me. There's no display. People are gonna make fun of us because we never get it right. That's like our show. We just do it wrong. Oh, I didn't copy it? Oh, mother.
So right now this is a 0 position, so
This
you
is-
should put this at 1.
No, this should be 0.
No, why should it be at 0?
Watch.
Because then it's not gonna turn.
No, but it should be flat, right? That's flat, see?
Yeah, now it's flat, but once we turn it around, the water is gonna flow over. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Nice.
I thought you wanted it sideways. That's why I was confused. Wait,
The other side isn't at -1.
I did do it.
Go to the number signals.
I did that. 1, -1, 1.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't
Okay,
judge me,
thanks,
man. Don't judge me. We're trying to hurry up. We're just really bad at this, Ev. Why are you always looking the wrong direction? Look at me, man. Look at me. All right?
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Like, look at it. Be like it. And be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself making these videos.
I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna just have to suck water. Nothing works that we do. This show's terrible. We're gonna get canceled and everyone's gonna hate us. Wow, I heard something crash. Oh! Whoa!
Here I am.
Whoa!
Whee!
Did you see this? Oh my gosh. They're back!